Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making cheese stuffed meatballs. Alright, I'm starting out here with 3 pounds of hamburger, and this is fatty burger. It's roughly 73.27, but that's alright because we're going to bake it in the oven and bake that grease out of it. So I'm going to start seasoning this. I'm going to start with some onion powder, and I'm going for about a teaspoon of each. Now you could put fresh onion in here if you like, but since it's Mother's Day and I work today, I don't feel like screwing around. I'm just going to take the easy way. Some oregano. And you want to season your meatballs up really good because you don't want bland ones. Some Italian seasoning. Some parsley. And the parsley doesn't add much flavor, but it adds a little bit, so it's worth throwing in. Okay, some celery seed. You can also use fresh celery if you like. Garlic powder. Like I said, with the garlic, onion, celery, you could use all fresh if you have it on hand and you want to use that. And this here is spaghetti seasoning. This is just a blend of different spices. I got it all these on clearance or at a cheap price, so we're going to throw that in. Okay, now some pepper. And then some salt. Okay, now I'm going to crack an egg in here. And this is what's going to help bind these meatballs together, is our egg. And I have some Italian seasoned breadcrumb. I'm going to put about a half a cup in there. I'm going to get in there and get this all mixed together. Okay, now that I have my hamburger all mixed up and set aside, I have an 8-ounce block of Colby Jack cheese here. I'm going to cut into little squares to put inside of the meatballs. And you could use any kind of cheese you like. Originally I was going to use mozzarella, but the store was out of it, so I switched to Colby Jack. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these up like this. And then I'm just going to cut them down into little squares for in our meatballs. See, like this. And each meatball will get one square of cheese. Okay, now that my cheese diced up into little squares, and I didn't use that whole block of cheese. I only used, I want to say probably close to 3/4 of it. I'm going to roll my hamburger into meatballs about the size of a golf ball. Stick your thumb and make a little hole. Take a piece of that cheese. And I'm probably not even going to use all this cheese I have over here, but that's right. The wife can eat on a salad, or the kids will have it to snack on. And I'm just going to put it on the pan. And I have a big cookie sheet here with a wire rack that I spray with some cooking spray. That'll drain the grease down below and it'll stay off of our meatballs. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my meatballs made. Okay, now that I have my meatballs all rolled out, I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven for roughly about 20 minutes. So they're cooked through and they'll be nice and golden brown on the outside. Okay, while my meatballs bake in the oven, I'm going to make my sauce. I'm going to put in 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. And it's just a really quick, simple sauce you can make. And it beats the jarred stuff that you buy. It's my dog over there. She's eating her dog food. While you're on camera. Get that down in there. And I'm going to add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Abby, I'm recording. Be quiet. Now I'm going to add in my seasonings. I'm going to start out with that onion powder. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon of everything in here. Garlic powder, and then I'll taste it to see if it needs a little more of something. Okay, some oregano, Italian seasoning, and sometimes when I make pasta sauce I put tomato paste in it, but this way here you don't need that tomato paste because this is going to be pretty thick. Okay, and I'm putting in some parsley, a teaspoon of everything, guys, some celery seed, and like I said with the meatballs, you can cut up fresh vegetables for in here, celery, onion, garlic, but I'm just taking the easy way out. And some of that spaghetti seasoning. Some pepper. and some salt. And lastly, I'm going to add in a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit, about a teaspoon. I'm going to stir this up and taste it. I have this heating while I'm adding these spices in. Get it nice and stirred together here. Okay, let me give this a taste. A little more sugar. What the sugar does, it cuts down the acidity of the tomatoes and really balances it out nice, but you don't want to get too sweet. That's good on the sugar. I think we need a little more salt. And I know I'm double dipping here, guys, but I'm not sick, and it's for my family, so it's not going to hurt anything. A little more onion powder. Going for about a half teaspoon on everything. A little more garlic, or I'm sorry, a little oregano. There's the garlic powder. Italian seasoning. And I'm going to skip the parsley on the second round because that really doesn't add much flavor. Celery seed and that spaghetti seasoning. Alright, give this a stir and a taste. That's tasting good right like it is. I'm going to turn this down on low heat and let it simmer while the meatballs bake. Alright, my meatballs are done. They baked for a half hour. As you can see, some of the cheese is oozing out. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright, I have some linguine here I boiled up. Let's get a couple of those meatballs on there. Add some of that there pasta sauce we made. All down over on that. Some on the meatballs. And normally I would put my meatballs in the sauce and serve them that way, but since we're oozing cheese, I don't want to get cheese all through my sauce. Now I'm going to finish this up by topping it with a little grated Parmesan cheese. And I don't have fresh today, guys, so the canned stuff will have to do. Alright, there you have it. Cheese stuffed meatballs. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.